Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our free webinar series, Membership That Mattered, and how to build a subscription that clients actually keep. My name is Gielsi, and I'll be your host this evening. We're thrilled to have you here as we explore ways to elevate your medical training and your expertise. Our guest speaker for tonight is Carrie Ray, who is the president and owner of Insight Innovation Partners, where she leads the development and distribution of innovative med spa technologies, clinical skincare, and practice growth solutions. With more than 6 years of experience in the aesthetic industry at an executive level, Carrie has built a reputation for helping providers increase profitability while delivering a high quality patient outcomes. Tonight's webinar is brought to you by Empire Medical Training and our vendor partner, Insight Innovation Partners. But before we get started, let me switch the slide so you guys can see. Empire Medical Training has been a trusted resource for medical professionals for over 28 years and counting. Our purpose is simple: to empower clinicians with the training, support, and clinical pathways needed to confidently expand into new procedures. Our commitment goes beyond education. We're here to help you grow professionally and safely with a great pathway for your career. We offer training nationwide, allowing you to minimize disruptions to your practice, and you can also earn CME from programs based on focused, safe, and effective evidence-based clinical practices. Attendees can also receive continuous post-training support, including live faculty sessions through the Live Mentor webinars. You can choose between in-person, virtual, and hybrid learning models, and you can also have access to a membership package that creates an in-depth for your career. And then for this one is we offer a collection of training academies designed for your comprehensive professional development. These are structured to meet your needs for medical providers, combining clinical education with modern learning methods. Whether you're entering a new specialty or training system skills, our academy provides a clear guided pathway toward becoming a more confident and capable practitioner. And as a quick reminder, this is how you're going to use Zoom. You can submit questions using the Q&A bots, or you can also use the chat bots to engage with other attendees. And with that being said, please welcome Insight Innovation Partners.
Thank you so much. I'm going to share my screen really quickly. And tonight we are going to talk about getting memberships into your practice, because this is a way to keep your cash flow more fluid and even versus little sporadic months in the winter. Have people, spend a little bit every month for really good services and discounts and other things so that you can continue to have a really level cash flow. And there's so many different ways that you can do this that will especially help you during the summer months, because there's slow months during the summer. We all feel that. I won't be able to see your questions, so once I'm done with the slides, I'll go back and look. But for right now, why memberships matter in this industry is that a lot of times you were just going to see somebody one time. You might have had an ad on Facebook. They're driving, further than they normally would to get a special deal or whatever. And there are seasonal promotions. So you might have a ton of new clients, but not a lot of repeat. So it's not a predictable revenue stream. You want to have the people that you have there now doing more treatments than they already are doing. And you also want to have a lot of clients that are consistent. So instead of saying how do I get more people, because those 100 that come this month may never come back, you want to say, how do I keep the clients that I already have? How do I get them to spend more on their treatments? And it's great to get somebody new, but you definitely want to keep the people that you already have and build up their trust in their treatment plan. So the reason memberships work is because they are more likely, if they have a membership with your spa, to come back consistently and purchase your retail line. They are excited about treatment plans. They're going to trust in you. They're going to say yes if you say, I know you were just going to do a neuromodulator today. However, if you do a skin analysis there, we have some equipment that we sell for 3D skin analysis. You can show them that their pores are highly congested. There's a bunch of sebum and infected pores. And so you can say, I really want to go ahead and do this hypodermabrasion on your face before we do the neuromodulator, because that's really going to help clear your pores out. And whenever your tox or whatever kicks in the next week and a half or so, your face is going to look brand new. We're treating everything. And they're more likely to say absolutely yes to that because they trust you and you have a plan in place for them. They are also more likely to refer their friends and family. So most people now either are on some sort of social media or they have influence or somebody that they listen to for what's the greatest thing going. And you want to be the greatest thing going in your area. So you want to be the person that people refer all of their friends to. So the benefits of having the membership to your practice is a more predictable monthly revenue, a higher client lifetime value, and a better scheduling consistency. When they're in there and 4 weeks later, you can go ahead and have their next appointment signed up. They don't have to call back. That's easier for them too. That's a really big benefit. You're going to have improved cash flow. And like I said, you're going to have increased loyalty as well. This is I see a lot of med spas and day spas even that are missing the opportunity for a membership, because if somebody can pay $2,000 every 6 months, great. But if they can't, what if they're paying $200 a month towards it and they come back when they have $2,000 and it didn't feel like a big $2,000 swing? It's sort of like a layaway from back whenever I was young. Show my age. Some of the common membership mistakes that people make or is that they are way too complicated, so their staff doesn't really feel good about selling them. The benefits of them aren't very clear. And it's like, how do you benefit from this? And so the clients need to understand how the membership is going to support their long-term goals. And it can feel like it's just like another extra bill that's going to come out of their account or on their credit card every month if you're not giving them a real value that is simple to understand and gives them a reason to stay and to come back. So for just examples of mistakes, you can offer too many complicated tiers. You can include benefits that clients don't actually really want to use. You can have confusing terms and cancellation policies, or only mention the membership to them at their checkout. And those are big mistakes. We want to make sure we are very clear for cancellation policies. We're very clear what the benefit is and that we don't have a ton of tiers and different options for them. And we want to mention it when they call. Every time they call to schedule, we want to mention it before the treatment, during the analysis, everything. We don't want to just mention it at the checkout, oh, by the way, because let's say, for instance, that you have a MVP card at a grocery store. They get that in the beginning. And if you don't have it, you don't get the deals, So just remember that these are your MVPs. You want them to have it beforehand. So this is what the clients from memberships actually want. They want savings on treatments, obviously. They want to be exclusive. They want to be your MVP. They want that exclusive member pricing. They definitely want discounts on your skincare. They want birthday perks. I sign up for a lot of things just because of birthday perks. Like Tory Burch will send you $50 every year. If you didn't know, now you know, on your birthday. And that's fun to spend at her store. So they love that. And they love complimentary enhancements or add-ons. So if you were already going to do a hypodermabrasion treatment and you were going to do an anti-aging solution, you would say, for another $50, we could add on this brightening serum treatment and do that one today as well. If you have a membership that they automatically get that $50 upgrade, which costs you maybe $8, they're going to be more willing to have a membership so that they know they're going to get a double solution hypodermabrasion treatment. So you're going to want to do those things, but they won't cost you very much. Tell them that they will get priority booking. Tell them all about the ongoing plan that you have for their face, their skin, all the wellness, all the way around, everything that you sell. And then even have a members only event, maybe once a quarter, and promotions that just go to members. And that way everybody on your email list will see, man, I didn't get included in this one. This one's for a member only. What is a member? And so that is another way to continue to stay in front of people. And an email list, each email you get is the most valuable thing that you're going to get. And phone numbers now too. So the goal isn't to discount everything. And it's way cheaper for you to give a treatment that you already have the product for than to give $1 off. So always choose, let me just give you another solution or something like that. So the goal is to make them staying a member feel way more valuable than canceling their plan. And you just wouldn't believe how many different industries are doing this now. And 80s or 90s, it was, a tan in bed salon, and you would get to go to the upgraded bed or whatever. Now everything's anti-aging and whatever, but let's say now it's self tanner. So if you're a member, you get the added on the lotion that smells better, and thank God for that. And so you want to be a member to be able to get that free, and it costs them very little, but it saves you, $30 extra every time. And so we want to get in on this membership and subscription based service, just like they do and the gyms do. So we want to make sure that people are excited about it, that it's very clear, and that it's something that they feel like they are actually getting real value from. And you want it to cost you as little as you can. So you want to make sure that you're giving an upgrade versus giving off too much in the dollars or the percentages. So to structure your membership, you want to keep it very simple. It should include the fee, the monthly membership fee, whatever the treatment is going to be, or the service credit that you're going to give them for that, whatever their pricing is going to be for the retail stuff and the services that you offer. And you're going to give them, retail discounts and VIP benefits. So let's just say, for example, we're just going to call this the Glow Up or Glow membership. You say for $149 a month, you're going to get a facial treatment, which a lot of times is already what that would cost them. So then you say, I'm going to give you an extra solution. Or you say, I'm going to go ahead and do 15% off of anything else you would like. Just like if you were getting their neuromodulator, and then now they're getting another hydroderm or something like that, or microdermabrasion before that treatment. You're going to give them 10% off or 15% off or whatever on skincare, and you're going to give them a complimentary birthday enhancement. They can use it anytime during that year. Just tell them you don't have to come on your birthday. When you're in, just make sure that if we still have one in the system for you for this year, that you ask for it, because that could save them $50 and it might cost you $6 or $8. And you're going to give them priority scheduling. And like I said, even some events would be nice. Like if you do a skin analysis, we sell several skin analysis machines. A good open house to post all over your social media is, hey, do you want a free 3D skin analysis? Bring your friends. And honestly, the people that refer you, if they are a member, if they refer you their friend, offer them another $20 credit or something like that at the salon, like at the spa, whatever you're operating in, to get more referrals. Just be like, we want your friends to come too. This is another thing that we can add. If you're a member, you can make some money credit towards your account by just telling us about your friends. But your exact pricing and benefits should be based on your cost, your margins, your services, and your ideal client. You don't want to go backwards. You don't want to make less. You just want to make it look more attractive. So turn a treatment like we do the Hydra IQ. That's our machine. That's a hydrodermabrasion machine. And it's got a microderm and hydroderm and the vortex tip that does the suction and then infusion of solutions that we also have. So let's just say that this is the Hydra IQ membership, and this is going to be the treatment that this is the membership program they want. So it's more than just a one-time facial. It's the foundation of a recurring membership. So let's just say we're going to charge them $199. They're going to get a hydrodermabrasion treatment each month. That's what that would have cost anyway, right? But then they're also going to get another solution. So you have 4 different solutions to choose from. You go, which one would you like to enhance? That's going to save you $50 or $75 because you're a member. Whenever they get up to the checkout, selling them retail skincare, they're going to get a discount. They're going to get another discount on an extra facial each month if they want to come every 2 weeks. They are going to get quarterly skin analysis, free, no charge at all to track your progress and see how good all of our services are doing for you. A once a year free $50 credit towards some kind of treatment there. Priority booking and exclusive member only promotions and exclusive member only events and all kind of things. So you see where they spend the $199, but they feel like they're getting $300 easily because of the solution that you're adding puts them at $250, and then the $50 treatment for their birthday, that's $300. So you can see where adding those things can really add up. And let's just say you have Hydrinity skincare in you can obviously, you are more than welcome to carry Skin Sight by Carrie Ray. That's what we carry. But let's just say that you have that, and you know that you charge $200 for the large. 10% off of $200 is $20, and $20 is a lot of money. So let's say they buy 3 a year, that saved them $60. So talk to them in terms of just how much they're going to save on things that they may already be purchasing. So a pro tip is, like I said, we offer skin analysis devices. We have 3 in our lineup. Whenever you're doing your consultation, that is when your memberships and all you're going to discuss are going to start. And so you're going to be like, hey, this is going on with your skin. And I know you came in for this, but let's talk about this as well. And you're going to build trust because you're going to have a machine that's telling them scientifically, objectively, these are the things that I'm seeing underneath your skin and everything else. And they are going to be more likely to join your membership once they understand what is going on and what you are giving them as a long-term treatment plan. So during the consultation, you're going to want to build trust and identify their concerns and their goals, obviously, but then everybody's different. So have a personalized treatment roadmap. You're going to explain to them why consistency matters. Like, you don't want to just have your car detailed once a year because it gets disgusting on top of disgusting, on top of more disgusting. And it's the same with their skin. If you just do a hydrodermabrasion once a year, it's not going to give you as good of an effect as if you did it once a month and you kept the dead skin cells off and you just kept rejuvenating and refreshing your skin cells. You're going to explain that's why consistency matters. And you are going to talk to them about realistic expectations and how it won't be that just every 3 or 4 months their friends say, wow, you look great. It's going to be a consistent complementary lifestyle. People are going to notice if you take that good care of your skin and you're in here each month. And you also aren't going to have to chunk out a big $2,000. It's going to be a couple of $100 here and there, and that money stays in their account until they're ready to use it. So you want to introduce the membership as a way for them to stay on track and to be able to put a little bit of money away each month toward their big treatment. So you're not just selling a subscription, you're giving them a plan, and you want to help them stay on track. And also it's like a savings account for them. Dentists are even doing that now. Dental insurance is such a racket. My dentist, I have this plan where I pay $350 a year. I get 2 free cleanings and x-rays and everything, just like anything else. And then I get like 25% off of everything that they do. And I just feel like the med spa industry, we have to get on board with this because people love a membership. So you won't grow your membership if your clients don't know. So you have to make it a consistent part of your marketing, promoting it through social medias and emails, like I was saying before, text campaigns, your website, maybe a pop-up, and then in-office materials. And then also every single staff member that you have to get them trained completely about it so they don't have any glitches when somebody asks about it, because any confusion, the trust is gone. They will not sell that membership. So you're going to say, these are the answers. If somebody says, what is the membership for? Say it's for saving money. It's for helping you not have to pay a lot of money out at one time. It's for good skincare and a good skincare treatment plan that you come back in every month. How much can you save? You can save, $600, just in one quarter. What makes it valuable? All of the things that we just talked about make it very valuable. And how does it support their goals? And so you're supporting their goals by helping them to be able to afford what they really want done with their skin. And you've given them a plan. And then, they're also going to get the discounts on the retail the skincare side. You're going to sell more. You're going to have a more even cash flow. There's so many things that this is going to do for you. And if you can just explain it to them from their perspective versus what it's going to do for you, you're going to build a lot of trust. So just talking to them about, hey, if you join this, you're going to save money. You're going to have an active treatment plan. We're going to do a free 3D scan of your face, every quarter. We're going to track your progress. There's going to be a lot of things that you're going to be able to share with them to show them that this is not just about you. You're not just being a greedy business owner. You are trying to help them with their skincare goals and long-term treatment. So recurring revenue would add up. So if you had 100 members at $149 a month, that's a cash flow influx of $14.9, right, a month. That's $178,000 in a year. And that doesn't include the potential revenue from whenever they're wanting to add on other things that they're also getting discounts for. So they're going to ask for additional treatments, treatment upgrades, retail skincare purchases will go up. add-on services and referrals. Like I said, offer a referral plan. If you bring your friend, she'll get $20 in credit and you will as well. And that might cost you $3 or $4, So it's a really good way to bring new people in and stay on top of it with social media and emails and text campaigns and things like that. And then also just in the community, just talking to people about it, because it's going to be a really big win for both of you. And it's not just about increasing the revenue. It's a little bit, about obviously the number, but it's also about a predictable revenue. So all the gyms that you see, they're like $17 a month. They have a predictable cash flow that they're going to see every year. They have one-offs here and there that'll just come and pay for the day if they're out of town or whatever. But you hardly go anywhere anymore where they're not offering you some type of a subscription. And this is why it's a good business move. Okay. So the best membership isn't the one that gets you the most signups. It's the one that gets your clients to see enough value in it to keep it. So we don't want them in it for 3 months. We want them to be like, man, this is an outstanding resource. I am going to stay in this. So that's going to be one of the best ways to do it, is to just talk them through, your treatment plan, get them to trust you. What are our goals? Let's check in with the 3D analyzer every quarter. That's a really good way to bring revenue into your practice. I know we had a picture of one of the machines, and we have several, but like if you look at this picture on this slide, you're showing somebody a mirror. This looks bad, right? Your pores are clogged and all, etc. They can see that at home. They can see that in the car even better on the way to your office. But we have scanners, like this is the Loomis here, that will show them their pores in depth and show them the congestion. And it's a really good way to get them to add on treatments that day, and to be able to talk through why it's very important that you are doing hydradermabrasion more than just once every 6 months or whatever. Like, these things don't just go away today and never come back. They come back. So let's stay on top of it. Let's make that part of your plan. I'm going to go back real quickly to the other tab because I want to see if there's any questions. I have to move this. All right, in the chat. Okay, it just says good evening, everyone. Okay, perfect. So for now, I want to know if anybody has any questions. If you want to type in the chat or just message me directly, I would love to sit with you and talk to you on a Zoom like this personally about how we can help you set up your subscription. We have a girl that does our marketing, and she's extremely intelligent. She can tell you exactly how to do your Facebook and Instagram, and she can make graphics for you and then give you sort of a schedule to get this off the ground. It's a great way to get more income into your med spa, and then also to get it to be more level instead of, flexing so much in between a really high month and a really low month. I don't see any questions. Pull up just real quickly our website so you can see what we have. And then this is just, I have to move this really quickly. All right. I told it to allow cookies, but it doesn't want to. There it goes. Okay. We have a hair analysis and a skin analysis machine, and you'll be able to show your clients underneath their skin. So if you're going to do something like a membership program, tell them you'll do this for them, 3D scanner, and you can show them what they're going to look like from 30 to 80 over here on the right. So they love that. Tell them that you can show them that once a quarter free. You can do hair restoration. If you do it there, show them before and after by using our camera that we have for hair. And it's much more than a camera. Then there's just several different ones that you can do. So those things can really help your practice to get some more treatments in, because if they're coming in for a neuromodulator and you're showing them underneath their skin where they really need something like a laser just to get rid of some of this sun damage, it's just going to be a really easy way to do it. And it's not like they're going to think that you're just trying to sell them, because they're going to see it. It's science. It's objective. All right. I still don't see any questions. So I'm going to see if I'm going to put my email in this inbox or this chat. All right. I just put my email in the box there if anybody needs that. I think we're set.
Okay, well, again, I want to thank Insight Innovation Partners for this invaluable insight tonight and extend my gratitude to you for being here with us. And with that being said, my name is Kielsi, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please send me an email to info@empiremedicaltraining.com, and I can always forward it to her. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. And I'll put my
Bye-bye.
in here. Bye. Thank you. So at Empire Medical Training. There you go. Thank you, everyone.